when I think back to 2009, 2010, you guys will recall there was a big debate inside the White House about whether I should publicly affirm what was going on with the Green Movement, because a lot of the activists were being accused of being tools of the West, and there was some thought that we were somehow going to be undermining their street cred in Iran if I supported what they were doing.
When he said the Green Movement, he's talking about these contested election results in 2009 in Iran. Now, of course, when we say contested by the West, right? Every time there's an election in Venezuela or Syria or, you know, any country that the United States despises, before the election even happens, they'll come and say, oh, that's a fake election, you know? We would know. We set a lot of them up. So, you know, that was the same deal back then. And I find it funny that he's saying that it was a mistake not to come out and give more support. He did. He literally did. Look at this article. This is from Reuters from 2009. It says the U.S. State Department speaks to Twitter over Iran. The State Department said it had contacted the social networking service Twitter to urge it to delay a planned upgrade that would have cut daytime service to Iranians who are disputing their election. So, confirmation that the U.S. government had contacted Twitter came as the Obama administration sought to avoid suggestions it was meddling in Iran's internal affairs, as the Islamic Republic battled to control deadly street protests over the election result. Twitter and Facebook have been used as a tool by many young people to coordinate protests over the election's outcome. Barack Obama said that he believed people's voices should be heard and not suppressed in Iran. Look, man, I'm sorry, but the State Department, the Secretary of State is appointed by the President in the United States, okay? So the Secretary of State does what they're told, usually. So don't mistake this for 1 second as, oh, it's the State Department acting on its own. No. The State Department does what it's told by the White House, okay? And this idea that, you know, they're not meddling in Iran, of course they were. Of course they were. I'm literally showing you an article from Reuters. It's not me saying this, is Reuters. Of the United States government going to big tech, where they have a monopoly, and using big tech, using Twitter, as a tool for regime change in Iran. They didn't want Twitter to do scheduled maintenance where, you know, sometimes a website will go offline for a few hours so engineers and developers can fix bugs on the website and so on. It's normal, right? But the U.S. government told Twitter not to do that and to keep Twitter online so people in Iran could still use it to dispute the election. This is not the biggest example of it, but usually this is fascism when you have corporations intertwined with the state. You know, that's a hallmark of fascism. What concerns me here the most is in addition to the fascistic, you know, tendencies here, there's also clear indication of how the United States was meddling in Iran back then. This idea that the Obama administration wasn't is ridiculous. Of course they were, and this is just what we know. These are just some of the things we know. I bet you anything you like, they did way more behind the scenes. For sure, there's no question about it.